Does someone you love suffer from the inability to recall personal information? Do they portray different alters or personalities that have their own age, gender, or way of speaking? Or might they best describe their feelings as being a passenger in their body, rather than the driver? They might be suffering from dissociative identity disorder, formerly known as multiple personality disorder. This disorder is caused by severe trauma experienced during childhood, such as emotional, physical, or sexual abuse, neglect, or torture. Chris Costner Sizemore was one of the first diagnoses of dissociative identity disorder and describes the trauma experience at a young age that triggered her multiple personalities.
This sort of mental phenomenon is kicked off by trauma. Was that the only trauma in your young life, seeing your mother badly hurt?
No, I saw a man in a ditch who apparently had drowned and the men taking him out, and I heard the word death, and then I began to identify anybody that was sick or hurt as dying. Also, I saw a man cut in half at a lumber mill during this age period, and
all of this, what, before you're 3 years old?
Before I'm 3 years old.
Although only 3% of the population suffers from dissociative identity disorder, at least 5% of the people who have this disorder are from Europe and North America. 98 to 99% of people who suffer from this disorder admit to or recognize having recurring, overpowering, and often life-threatening disturbances before the age of 9. Other symptoms include depression, mood swings, sleep disorders, anxiety attacks, eating disorders, and drug and alcohol abuse. This disorder is 3 to 9 times more likely to affect females than males, but fortunately there are treatment methods available out there. One treatment is psychotherapy, which emphasizes the integration of the various personalities into one personality. Another method is medications, but they are not recommended because they are hard to get and to stay on top of. If they are used, they should be carefully monitored. The last type of treatment is called self-help, which is when people come together through online communities. This has proved to be beneficial to people with this disorder. People with this disorder usually respond well to treatment, but treatment can be a long process. Some people with dissociative identity disorder refuse to connect to their separate identities because these identities help them to cope. To improve a person's outlook, it is important to treat any other problems or complications, such as depression, anxiety, or substance abuse. There are also ways in which you can help your loved one through dissociative identity disorder. You can read books and do research to learn all that you can about the disorder. Help them find a therapist who is trained to deal with dissociative identity disorder, and if they're okay with it, attend therapy with them, the way that Margot's son does with her in this video.
It's like my mom out there that don't even know it.
Margot's 14-year-old son, Sean, sits by his mother and talks with our producer, Dan Hardy. Sean's love for his mother is a very special story. He is unfazed by any of her 68 personalities.
I could bring Jackie out.
She's a nice person.
Other things you can do to help include listening to them, being aware if they switch personalities, and encourage them to develop communication among their alters. To learn more about this disorder and others, visit psychologytoday.com.